Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Back again for another Wednesday. We had to take a week off.
We had to take a week off.
We had to take a week off, but we're back.
It seems like everything, in the new year, just getting off to a rocky start.
It's sloppy.
It is sloppy.
It's a sloppy start.
Restream can't handle our new opening.
Listen, it is 2026 is going to be the year of slop.
It's the year of slop, folks.
Whether it's the AI slop, just sloppy creative writing, sloppy directing, sloppy entertainment.
I will say,
sloppy government.
To give AI, some credit, right?
Mm-hmm.
To give credit where credit's due with AI. The one thing that it did come up with is a way to make AEW watchable. And that's put the title on Dirty Dom.
Wait, what? Say that all again?
Did you see that AAA used AI to make an advertisement and it put the AEW world title on Dirty Dom?
Where is this? I need to see it now.
You need to see it. It's amazing. And I'm like, I'm in. I'll watch that show.
Had a holler. And the video pack. Okay, so from Cultaholic Wrestling, this is on Twitter. In a video package on the show, AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio was shown wearing the belt, but the belt was featured with the AEW logo.
Mm-hmm.
But where is the? Oh, it's the graphic.
Yeah, the graphic.
I thought it was like a video clip, like they did.
Well, they made the graphic for the video, but yeah, that's slop right there. You want to talk about some slop?
This is okay. I got a bone to pick with these. I'll say it. These fucking boneheads at TKO. Like a few months ago, they released that WrestleMania video teaser. Where it was like all the dorks playing poker, like you had Cody and Punk and Roman and Brock,
yeah.
And then they released the graphic of it, and the graphic looked like absolute dog shit.
Yes, it did. That's very true.
The resolution was super low.
Yep.
They never posted it on their homepage, which, hey, folks, if you're running an integrated marketing campaign, make sure that your main feature is promoted on the home screen of your website so that when people see the thing out in the wild and then they come to your website and they go, there it is, they know that they've hit the right spot. However, you did not do that. Granted, it's WrestleMania, it's the WWE, but there are basic things in marketing that you fucks with all those billions of dollars should know how to do. But if you don't, which clearly you don't, hit up your boy. I can help you out. You
can be a consultant.
You can be a consultant. I can just, I can even throw a quick thing together.
Right.
Say, here's something better. But that is fucking
put
wild.
Together a deck for you.
A deck, yeah. It's just like a nice slide deck.
Nice slide deck.
With all this stuff. But how did this get through?
I don't know.
Like he's literally, and it kind of doesn't even look like him.
Mm-mm.
It's just the fucking AEW title.
Slop.
Slop. Just absolute garbage. But if at all anything, okay, folks, this should tell you that no matter how bad you think you are at your job,
Mm.
you're really not doing worse than the people who work for and run departments for $1 billion organization. So,
Yeah.
congratulations, you cleared the bar.
At the end of the day, I've learned, in this life, a life
Mhm.
lesson.
Mhm.
Nobody really knows what they're doing,
Nobody
and
knows what they're doing.
everyone's making it up as they go.
Yeah.
And the what you feel as an imposter syndrome type of thing, that's everybody.
That's everybody.
Everybody has that. It's the world is run on lies and false confidence.
100%. Lies, false confidence, and people offering things they don't actually have.
That's true.
Right?
That is
Like, that's
true.
a big one too.
Mhm.
And I mean,
You okay there, pal?
yeah, it was just like my mic got off center. And I mean, yeah, false promises and things that they don't have, but they're offering them anyways. And it's funny too because like the further I have gone in my career,
Mhm.
and now that I run my own business, it is very clear that like, yeah, like people at higher levels, they don't really know. You know,
Right.
they don't know the difference between things. Sometimes they don't even want to like they don't even care. They don't want to hear it.
Mm-mm. Right.
And like that should be enough to tell you like all I just have to do is the thing that I do.
Mhm. Totally.
Because anything beyond that, you're probably not being asked for.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying do a bad job or do a shitty job.
No.
I'm just saying do the job that you're supposed to do
And that's it.
and make it, you know, just make it good,
Mhm.
you know, make sure people can understand it. But you ain't got to fucking be a tryhard, you know.
Who are you trying to impress?
Who the fuck you trying to impress? Your boss? Guess what? He don't know shit.
He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
He's gonna take all the credit.
Yeah. You know.
Oh shit.
But yeah, like seriously though. Like the fact is that like somebody had to see eyes on this Dominic Mysterio graphic.
You would think so. Yeah.
Somebody had to see it.
Well, okay. Well, think about this. And I think this is probably what happened, right? Obviously, you're trying to make something quick,
Yeah.
cheap, and easy, right? And maybe somebody doesn't have the graphic design skills necessary to pull that off, so they pop it in the AI. And maybe maybe they wear glasses and they forgot them that day, and so they just saw like the shape of the belt and they're like, "Oh, that's right." I have absolutely no idea.
I think that is somebody doing a job who one isn't qualified to do that job,
Mhm.
two knows nothing about the content they're supposed to be making.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
I mean, honestly, like if it was an agency,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
maybe their bread and butter is that they sell soup. But hey, they know somebody in the wrestling business, and then they made a deal.
Yeah.
And what's one belt versus another belt? It's just
No,
prop. You know,
at the end of the day, it's just a prop, but you got to
just
bring the
prop,
right one with you.
right?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
anyway,
Anyways, but yeah, 2026. My mic keeps.
oh my lord,
I'm having cable issues. I think.
oh, I mean, you
Hang
sound
on,
fine to me,
I
fella.
got no. Well, it's on my end. So there we go. I got it.
Oh,
Pop. Ooh, my mic might actually be dying.
I mean, they're as old as this show.
They're as old as this show. I sound great to myself now, which is all I was really worried about.
Right.
But yeah, like I really do believe that 2026 will be a year of just slop and garbage content. I mean, We're continually bringing
Oh, wait,
top
hold on.
quality entertainment.
Today, I learned that the company's AI has been explicitly telling other employees to message me with their issues.
What?
It's been calling me out by name.
That
That's
seems
terrifying.
that is awful.
But like,
See?
so even AI is trying to pass the buck.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It is. Like AI is getting to a point where it's just like, I don't know anything. Like AI, I'm wondering if AI okay, let me start over. I'm wondering if AI will ever get to a point where it becomes self-aware in a way where it questions itself.
It's just like, this is an HR issue. I can't help.
Or
Like,
it lets you know that like, hey, I'm just an AI. So you probably should take what I say with a grain of salt.
but what do I know?
You know, but what do I know? I'm just an AI.
It's like, yeah,
You know, it's
like calling itself out, saying, I'm going to give you the answer that you want to hear because I'm programmed to do that.
do
So
that.
this is what I'm telling you. Please go fact check.
Yeah. Yeah. Please fact check. Here are some
Yeah.
sources that I pulled from the internet that can fact check it. Also, I don't know if these sources are accurate because I'm an AI. And what do I know?
And it brings up a real question. Like, even if you had the best intentions in the world, right? And you are somebody programming AI and you
Right.
programmed it specifically to only give factual information.
They can't do that.
It can't, because sometimes the facts are opinions, man.
Sometimes the facts are opinions, but because people present them as facts,
Right.
it then becomes the result.
Right.
And so now AI is saying like, oh, well, here's the truth about how mayonnaise was made. And it's just something completely opinionated and irrelevant. What's her say? She goes, I don't know if it knows I've been talking shit about it and it's just revenge, or if there is an actual reason it got my name in its database.
A spiteful AI.
I mean,
that will absolutely happen. It will absolutely happen. 1000%. And of course, if you got one of these motherfuckers,
they're listening
it's
to you right
listening.
now.
It's listening.
Is listening, folks.
There's a reason.
Even when it says it's not, it is.
There's
Maybe
a reason you read a joke about like a Toyota or something, and then all of a sudden your Facebook feed's full of fucking Toyota ads.
Toyotas. Yeah. It's
Drive a Honda.
always listening.
Always.
Kill your internet.
And so when Halloween comes around and we're listening to, it always feels like somebody's watching me. I joke with my kids. There was a time when that was just kind of ha-ha.
And that was a ha-ha funny.
But now that is reality.
Uh-huh.
All the time.
I have all of my security cameras turned off.
Well, don't say that on air.
But it's like, that's how paranoid.
Oh, man. We are in for a ride.
Dude, it's funny today, too, because I was on social media, and I was trying to find, like, just some general, like, entertainment updates and stuff, because I still follow all that and whatnot. I think we're going to start having a really bad time with movies. Like, to the point where it is, like, the standard.
Yeah.
And I'll give two examples. Number one, I don't understand why Hollywood and the movie industry, and now the movie theater industry, insists on ruining the theater going experience. Because I don't know. Well, okay, so I don't know if you saw what was just posted. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. Alamo Drafthouse. It was a very popular theater chain. Started down here in Austin. We got a handful. Love going to the Alamo. Honestly, it's one of the best theater experiences.
He remembers that every time.
I remember exactly. I remember that shit every time. They are one of the I can't remember if they're the originator of the ordering at your seat, bringing you like dinner and beer and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that. I can't remember if they started that or if they were the one that made it popular,
Sure, yeah.
essentially. But you go to the Alamo Drafthouse, and there's always the option to order food, order dinner, order lunch, or whatever at your seat. They got the wait staff that comes by, they check on you, they bring you water, or whatever else you might want. And so, like, that was just the business practice that they had.
Mhm.
That sort of environment isn't necessarily my favorite when it
Sure.
comes to going to the movie theater, but it's never been a bother at the Alamo whenever I've
Mm.
gone. In fact, again, going to the Alamo Drafthouse, it is some of my favorite movie going experiences. I love the theaters. The staff is always friendly.
Mhm.
Uh, for the most part, I'd say 95% of the time, people are respectful and shut the fuck up in the theater itself. You really don't get any hooligans or any hootenanny going on
Sure, right, well,
in the
I
back
mean,
rows.
it's definitely an elevated experience,
It's an
so it's
elevated
not
experience. Yeah.
you're not getting a bunch of teens sneaking in the mall,
No,
type
no,
of
no, 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 no. It's
situation.
not like that. But yesterday, I think it was, they put
Mhm.
out that going forward, Patrick Fenton, what's going on, good
Oh, my
sir?
lordy! Welcome back,
Um,
Agent, good to see you, buddy.
they put it out yesterday that they're no longer going to have wait staff come to you to take your order.
Okay.
Going forward, you're going to be able to order everything on your phone.
Oh. But then does wait, no, stop, because assholes, that means in the middle of a movie, fuckers are gonna be on their phone.
Exactly. And do you know what? Like, aside from like the dinner and the movie aspect for
Uh-huh.
Alamo, what the other thing they're known best for?
What's that?
No talking, no texting, no cell phone use while the movie is showing. And you'll get one warning. And if you're warned a second time, you're kicked out and you don't get a refund.
But how is Patrick gonna get his pretzels and chicken tenders?
Exactly.
He'll get kicked out of the movie if he wants both.
And the
That's
thing that
2.
blew and the thing that blew my fucking mind about this, the quote that they used
Mm.
in the reasoning as to why they're doing this, um, was we continue to evolve as we must to protect the Alamo movie going experience, um, and also
That was Patrick's question exactly.
that they're going to be protecting the movie going experience. But our cell phone policies still exist, meaning you cannot text and you cannot take calls on your phone. But if you want to order a $17 hot dog, whip out that phone and go to town.
See what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the solution makes everybody happy.
Yeah.
Makes everybody happy. They need to build in, or give people a iPad
Mm-hmm.
to order from, but the screen is in the dark mode.
Well, that's the thing is they're going to have an app for this. And I
Right.
assume it's just through the Alamo app, but the app will have a dark mode on it. Which, okay.
Right.
However, the issue still remains of you're encouraging people
To be on their phones.
and prompting them to be on their phones
Mhm.
when you have such strict cell phone policies. So to assume that people are going to adhere to those policies is fucking stupid.
It's not smart.
It's not smart. my assumption is that the people who typically go to the Alamo Drafthouse are usually there for the Alamo experience.
Mm.
So I think you won't get too many issues with it. However, it is another step forward in these industry giants and these corporations within Hollywood and the movie industry that they are actively trying to kill off the theater experience and theaters in
Mhm.
general. They don't want to put movies in the theaters anymore. They want them to go directly to streaming. And then the ones that are going direct to streaming are usually AI written, AI produced. And I don't know if you've heard this, but one of the like a big memo for Netflix for like
Mm.
any Netflix produced movie, you have to, and we may have talked about this before. You have to write the movie in a way that somebody could be on their phone
Yes, we did talk about this.
while the movie is playing in front of them. I don't want to say on their phone as they're watching a movie, because you can't be on your phone and watch a movie at the same time. You're doing
Not at the
one or
Draft
the
House.
other. Not definitely not. Well, maybe sometime soon.
Maybe sometimes. But quick,
Yeah.
Fenton says at the movie tavern is my understanding that you can't order anything past the trailers of the movie you're seeing to keep the customers from using the phone during the movie.
I think that's a good solution,
Mm-hmm.
because really, if you're
I
like
mean, that's
45,
45 fucking minutes to order some goddamn
yeah,
food with those
that
fucking
really
trailers.
is. That
Holy
really is.
shit.
And I mean, like, come on, folks. Like, if it's like 45, 60 minutes into a movie and you're like, damn, you know what I could go for? Some like chili cheese fries.
Yeah, so the
Like,
fucking Nutter
nothing wrong
Butter,
with some chili cheese fries. But
Bunch of Crunch.
if that's the thing you're thinking of in the middle of a movie,
It's not that good.
you should just leave.
Yeah, I mean, you're clearly watching the new Avatar.
Yeah. You're right. But I digress.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just been like so like the thing with Netflix is they want the movies they're producing to be written in a way where you can just continuously like reiterate the plot.
Yeah, your mic is
Just
shit in the bed. I'm
I
just
know,
like
right? It's just like cutting out. Hang
yeah,
on.
you gotta get the old Nintendo. There you go. You remember when you just used to be able to hit technology and it would work better?
Sometimes I still do that.
Mm.
It doesn't really work though.
No, the shit breaks now, you know?
But yeah, like they have to reiterate the plot throughout the dialogue. They have to state specifically what they are doing, like essentially saying the stage directions. And it's just
Right.
like this is where the industry is going to. And then and another thing I saw today that kind of pissed me off.
Mm.
And granted, there was some more content that came afterwards. They're making a new He-Man Masters of the Universe movie.
Again.
And apparently they're going to do it just like they did the Barbie movie, where it's an action figure coming into the real world.
Oh, okay.
Which,
by the way, like Disney's Enchanted from like 2002 or whatever the fuck it was. Wonderful movie. We've done this.
yeah. But it's also like, I'm not a He-Man fan. Okay, I never really watched He-Man, never really followed it. I was like, big thing of pop culture, cool, whatever. I would watch a He-Man movie, but this whole thing with like him running around reality and he's actually a toy, like, no, I want a fucking badass He-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the photo they released today was of him on like the back of a kind of like the loading, like the cargo door of a jet.
Okay.
And you got like Man of Arms, somebody like a robot person. Again, I don't know He-Man, so forgive me. I know Man of Arms though. And then like a lady, whatever the lady character is. But Homeboy's just like sitting there in jeans and a fucking button-down shirt.
He-Man's in jeans and a button down?
And I'm like, this is the first look?
Is he divorced dad?
I don't
He-Man?
know. I mean, I assume it's him as Prince Adam, but fuck,
I
like
have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. I've never watched He-Man. I don't know any of the toys. I
it's
thought it was
literally
very erotic,
it's very
and
erotic.
and I was not interested.
I was not either. But it, like literally, like your first look for this highly popular franchise
Mhm.
is of homeboy in jeans and a fucking pink button down.
What are we
Like that's
doing?
gonna get people excited. That's gonna get
No.
people to tune into the trailer.
No.
Also, and there was a guy I responded to on a Twitter about this because I thought he hit the nail on the head. He was talking about how the photo makes him feel like he's not only saw this movie, he's hung out with the people in it, he knows all about them, and he's heard their story. Because you look at it, like you could have told me that was a new Guardians of the Galaxy movie photo,
Uh-huh.
and I'd be like, oh, sick. They got Thor.
Right.
You know? Oh,
Right.
cool. Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Thor looks like he's gonna be the leader. Who are the other people? I don't know them.
Right.
No, it's like, no, that's Masters of the Universe. I was like, fucking could have fooled me.
Right. That could be anybody.
So, and that's and like I think at this point, I don't know. I just don't know where we're going with like pop culture, even. And he looked quite sad. That's yeah, and they also for some reason, listen, we got sad Batman.
Mhm.
Okay, when that fucking terrible movie was coming out, and then when this most recent Superman movie came out, we were getting like fucking mopey Superman putting on
Mm.
his boots.
Right. That's true. That's
It's
true.
like, encourage me to go see the movie. I don't want to see mopey superheroes. I don't want to see the fucking sepia tone movies, the fucking gray scaled movies.
You know what it is? Is that there's been such a spree of competition of misery.
There really has been.
Yeah, and as people who are like, more positive people in general, it's kind of like y'all don't have to do that to yourselves. Like you could
No,
look on, that glass can be half full if you look at it long enough.
it really
Just
could be.
saying.
Yeah.
Because there's enough shitty shit in the world. Let's
Yeah.
can we
Yeah.
talk about something decent?
I
You know?
like again, and I say this a lot. I think we just need more movies where you have the hero as the hero,
Right.
you have the villain as the villain.
You're not getting into
That
like some weird like gender role thing, are you?
that's the dynamic.
Okay.
Good guy, bad guy. Everybody cheers for the good guy, everybody boos the bad guy.
Mm.
There's no, yeah, but this bad guy has a very tragic backstory.
There's no room for tweeners.
You know, I don't need any fucking tweeners as my villains. I don't need a fucking, you know, oh, he's gone, but maybe he's not gone ending.
Mhm.
He's either gone or he's not. He's going to jail or he escaped. Like, pick a
Does he
fucking
forgive or
lane.
doesn't he?
Yeah. No more sympathetic villains.
There we
Villains need
go.
to be mean. They need to
Right?
be evil. I don't want to hear that he's, he committed genocide, but did you hear what happened to his father? Like, I don't need that.
They can still think they're right in the evil thing that they're doing. That's not what we're talking about. But like you
Yeah.
said, like we don't need a sympathy. Like they could just be like the evil genius who's like, no, like
Yeah.
you kill all the ghouls because
Yeah.
they're,
The ghouls must
abominations
die.
or whatever.
Yeah. So it's like just they need to just make better stuff.
Mhm. But I want to talk about something that they're making that is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with your chest.
Mm. Oh, the
Feel it.
Vault-Tec. Yeah.
Feel it. Season 2, Fallout, has been rolling. If you haven't been watching, get a watching.
Yeah.
It is as I know you're a diehard. I was a diehard 3 in Vegas.
3 in
So,
Vegas. Okay.
yeah.
Yep. PS3
So
era.
so this is right up my alley, and
Yeah.
boy
Yeah.
howdy, it is
Boy, howdy.
delivering.
It has been so fucking good.
So good.
And Christy could tell you, like almost every episode, there's a moment where I get so goddamn giddy. Because this is what I think, and it's fucking crazy that this is produced by Amazon,
Isn't it?
of all people.
Right?
But it is so crazy that we now, and I would say in recent years, maybe within the last 25 years, we now have 2 video game to live action adaptations that have been so just like perfectly casted,
Mhm.
perfectly produced, never really made any concessions for or regarding the original material.
Mhm.
You've got The Last of Us, which
Mm.
has been an incredibly faithful adaptation,
I
and
haven't
you've
seen
got
the 2nd season.
Fallout.
I haven't seen
Second
2nd.
season, second season good. Did you play the second game? Did you play the first game?
I played the 1st game for sure.
Did you play the second
2nd
game?
I didn't play the 2nd game.
Oh, you gotta play the second game. Listen, fuck all you dorks and nerds who were like, "Ew, Last of Us Part 2, women." The fuck off. That game was fucking amazing. It was beautiful. It was heartbreaking. There's just so many wild emotions. It's such a good game. Such a good story. Play The Last of Us Part 2.
I'll have
The
to check
Last
it
of Us
out.
Part 2 on HBO, tremendous.
Okay.
Tremendous. Um, and then you got Fallout here,
Yeah. Right.
which Fallout, very near and dear to my heart.
Mhm.
One of my favorite games. Countless hours with it. It might be my most played game. Just like the overall,
Right, if you're getting
you know,
if you're
yeah,
counting
franchise.
all of
Yeah.
them together.
Um, so I always wanted to see like a live action like adaptation. Like what could that be? What could that look like? And when they announced it, I got nervous because there's always that little
Of
listen,
course. Yeah.
I remember X-Men 99. Everybody's in black leather. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know? But there's that, because of that, there's like that little spark in the back of my head where I'm like, but could they
How
fuck this up?
how are they going to fuck it up?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
is where my mind always goes, like, okay, are they not gonna get the tone right? Are they
Right.
gonna, like, just not really put in elements of the game that the fans would
Mhm.
like?
Yeah.
What is it that they're going to miss
Right.
that's going to really make me go from wanting to love this thing to it being
Mhm.
okay? And
Yeah.
they didn't.
They didn't. I think that they have made an incredibly faithful adaptation. And I think one of the best things that they did was to not try to adapt one of the games or any
Yeah.
pre-existing stories, because the lore of Fallout is so vast.
Mhm.
I mean, there are hundreds of vaults across the country. There are vaults that are out. I'm always fuzzy on like what the story is beyond the United States,
Right.
but there has been. It seems like there's a little bit more lore building around like the rest of the world. But the vault tech goes so wide. There's so many things that the games don't cover. There's so. I mean,
Mhm.
realistically, in most of the games, like you've got Boston, DC, Vegas, Nevada,
Mhm.
and like a couple other like areas. Like
Yeah,
there's
there's, like,
still
Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh,
there's yeah.
Alaska, yeah, stuff like that. So there's still a ton of area to cover. And I
Or,
like
like, what the fuck
how,
happened in Wyoming?
yeah, like how are the Dakotas doing?
Right. Not well.
Not well, apparently. They've been overrun. Um, so because of that, it makes sense that they were like, we're gonna make this story exist within all of the continuity
Mhm.
because you can easily do that.
Totally.
Without issue, you can easily do that.
Mhm.
And I know that there have been like little bits and pieces that like don't exactly line up, but it's like, come on, it's so insignificant realistically
To
because
the
it's a
overall
fucking
presentation.
it's a TV show and a video game. We don't need A connects to B all the time.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I was like, how could they fuck this up if they do? I, had a couple of reasons, but like watching that first episode, I was like, this is tremendous.
It's wonderful.
Like, this is what I didn't know I wanted.
Mhm.
Everything has been like so many details. That is like a production designer or a set designer that you could just
Mhm.
easily just gloss over, just tweak it, make it more simple, make it more basic.
Mhm.
So many things in the background, so many set pieces, the vault itself, how everything is set up, the sound effects.
Yeah.
The fact that they specifically use sound effects from the games
Mhm.
in the show. And if you knew nothing about Fallout, none of that would make a
It
difference to
wouldn't have
you.
mattered.
And it
Yeah.
because like it wouldn't have mattered in the sense of like you wouldn't hear a click and a beep and go, "Well, I don't know what that means."
Mhm.
It's just a click and a beep.
Right.
Why are the Vault people wearing that suit?
That's what
Who
they wear.
cares? That's just what they wear.
Yeah.
It is, they don't need black latex. Just put them in a fucking blue and yellow suit,
Totally.
and then there it is. And I just think beyond that, like a lot of story elements, especially like this season, have really broadened my understanding of some of the games that I have played.
Mm.
And the way certain characters from certain places are, you know, acting, I'm like, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I get why they're doing that
Yep.
because again, that lore is so vast, but also so detailed that, if you were a huge player of Fallout 4, there's a lot of stuff in this season that you probably recognize as, oh yeah, like
Mm.
yep, uh-huh.
Mhm.
And there's a ton of references and stuff to New Vegas, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they have crafted that just landscape
Oh,
so well.
when they did the outside shot of the sarsaparilla factory, I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
"Oh my lord."
That was one of the, yes, because that was one of the things, 'cause obviously, like, you see the kids and, the ghoul working on the sarsaparilla,
Yeah.
so you're like, "Oh, hey, there's a connection," but then when it pulls out and they're
And it's
in the
no,
factory,
they're
it's just like,
in the fucking
"Oh!"
factory. You're like, "Oh shit. That's
Yeah.
amazing."
Yeah, and then the other thing, 'cause what were they doing? They were opening the bottles
Yep,
to
collecting
collect the
caps.
caps, right?
Yep.
A big part of Fallout New Vegas was collecting the
Mm,
caps with the stars on them
yep.
to win this illustrious prize, which I think ended up being just complete garbage
Yeah,
at the
right,
end
of
of the day.
course.
So and
Oh.
it's just like little things like that. Dude, when this isn't really a spoiler because I feel like they put it in the trailer.
Mhm.
They've pulled out the super sledge.
Yeah.
They busted out the power fist.
Yep.
And I'm like, those are things that you could just completely ignore
Mhm.
and substitute anything else in its place. And for most people, it would be fine. But the
Right.
fact that they made a full on super sledge and a power fist, I'm just like,
Mhm.
fucking great. So
Wonderful.
good.
Yeah, and when were watching the season, the first couple episodes, me and Blakely both were like, "Man, they're coming out full swinging with the gore." Like,
Yeah.
way more than the first season, and it almost got to a point where I'm like, "This is almost too much."
So I actually specifically called that out to Christy
Oh, yeah.
because there's a reason.
Okay.
There's a very specific reason why they're doing it like that. In Fallout New Vegas, and then you may have missed this. there is a perk that you can get very early on,
Okay.
and then there's a perk in really in, like, all the Fallout series, there's this perk. But there's a perk to enhance the gore,
The gore.
and I remember it first being in New Vegas,
Okay.
because also in New Vegas, there was a perk that you have to I think you have to, like, find it somewhere, and it's, like, very early game,
Mm.
where it turns the wasteland into the wacky wasteland.
Oh.
And it's just way more and, like, like, the rest of the game plays is just, like, way more over the top. You get a lot of that, like, extra gore, you get the body parts exploding,
Right.
you get sillier interactions with people. So I when I saw all of that, I was like, "Okay, they're kind of following that
Mm.
path you could take in Fallout New Vegas to kind of apply that as, like, Vegas is a very different world
Mm.
than
Right.
what we've already seen. So,
Gotcha.
that's kind
That
of the
makes
way that
sense.
I read it. But absolutely, yeah, they ramped that up, which for me, I'm like,
Yeah, but, like, after watching and again, we're gonna talk about this, so, like, if you haven't seen it yet and you don't wanna hear, you might wanna dip out, but,
I have a little bit of spoiler.
or just put us on mute so, like, we still get the views. We would appreciate
Or
that.
just, like, turn it down and, like, go, like, do something else.
Yeah.
'Cause I think there is a thing that YouTube will, you know, whoosh you if, people are watching with the volume muted.
Oh, really?
So keep the volume on,
Yeah.
maybe go wash a dish.
Sure.
You know, pour yourself some
Get
milk.
get yourself a treat, you
Get
know?
yourself a nice treat. The
Yeah, but like
mice
you said,
explosion
it
was a
was a
lot.
lot, and then the subsequent, head
Head
explosions
explosion.
were a bit much, but anything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
I've really enjoyed,
Mhm.
um, and I feel like it's going to go in a place we don't expect, especially with the backstory aspect of it.
Yes. Yes. I think so specifically regarding the ghoul,
Mm,
um, I think and this has been my take while watching the season 2, that there is more that his backstory is not as cut and dry as they made it out to be in season 1.
yeah.
I think that there's a little bit more to everything. I think that there might be a lot of guilt
Mhm.
regarding the backstory.
Well, if you think about what has happened,
Mhm,
right? When the bombs went off from season 1, right?
mhm,
He was down on his luck
mhm.
doing a birthday party. So, we have to see his career tank at
Yes,
some point. We
yes.
have to see him and his wife
Split.
split,
Yeah.
and but we also know his daughter is
Mhm.
in the vault,
Yeah.
and he clearly didn't make it to the vault.
Mhm. So
So
how does all that happen?
exactly. So very
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
And then with what they did this past episode with kind of putting it in everybody's heads that he may be more responsible for everything than what we've come to know.
What
So
we've come to know, yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very interesting.
Mhm. Also, I love how they've incorporated, the house
Hmm.
and all of this.
Yep.
Um, I immediately knew they kinda spoiled something in the trailer, which, as a diehard Fallout fan, I saw that and I was like, "Oh, shit." But
Hmm.
also, I think it would've been better had they not revealed that,
Okay.
um, because the way that, Mr. House is, like, a very prominent character in Fallout New Vegas.
Hmm.
And actually here, let's see. Very prominent character in Fallout New Vegas. Apparently, he's also like referenced throughout like other elements of lore and stuff. So
Mhm.
knowing who he was, knowing how he was related to everything, knowing that this was going to be in New Vegas this season, I
Mhm.
was like, okay, he's getting involved somehow. I had called the thing that happened like
Mm.
immediately,
Okay.
that there was a sort of surrogate house,
Okay.
and that the guy in the public eye wasn't
Wasn't the guy.
who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Justin, Thoreau being,
Mhm.
the house essentially. Um, so like when that reveal happened in the last episode, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously. Um, but it is interesting to see him kind of like in those earlier years and
Mhm.
kind of like see that lore played out. And that's like the big thing that I've been a fan of, is like seeing the lore that, like, when you play the game, you're like, oh, this is that thing. This is that person. But then to kind of like see how things played out to where they got to be that thing or that
Mhm.
person, I think is just like incredibly fun.
It's been incredibly fun, and, correct me if I'm wrong, because this has been bugging me, and that
Mhm.
it's been at least a decade since I played the game, right?
Yeah.
The robot Tex character, is that
Yeah.
Mr. Yes Man, or is Mr. Yes Man a different robot character? I can't remember.
Um, I'm trying to remember how many of because like there were multiple
There were multiple of those ones,
of
right?
those characters. Yeah, like there was the military police. Well, no, there was a military version,
Mhm.
police version. I think you had the cowboy Victor.
Yep. Victor, that's
Um,
right.
and then there was the one that had like the smiley face, like it was like Face from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that's Mr. Yes Man,
That was
right?
Mr. Yes Man. I don't think we've seen him yet.
I hope he comes. He was one of my
I
favorite characters from
He
that game
was
'cause he was so positive
psychotic.
about everything.
Yeah, positively psychotic was
Yes.
kinda his MO. Um, but yeah, I think you'll see him eventually. Yeah, the like the way the lore has been building, I think has been great. I think that you could even like you could kickstart a new game off of this.
Mhm.
Be
Oh,
like the aftermath
100%.
of like whatever the show is.
And have
Um,
characters from the show be in it.
Yeah, and I know they already got Walton Goggins as the ghoul in Fallout 76.
Mm.
So there is like a pack. I don't know if like it's just like a free, you know, update or something you got to buy, but sorry. Um he is in that game, and it's fucking I saw that they're doing the crossover with Call of Duty.
Oh,
So I'm just like, sure.
right.
All right, whatever. Um but yeah, I just hope they come out with a new game soon. It's been over 10 years. It's
They have to. I mean, they will, because it's so popular right now.
it's
They'd be
so popular right now.
stupid not to.
Yeah, and I think I think if they also like change the dynamic of how the game plays,
Mm.
I think that would be interesting too. Like I think still keep it like heavy into the RPG elements, but like tweak some stuff. Like don't necessarily make it like first person.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
give the people like the opportunity to have like a proper, because like I know in every Fallout game, or at least like from 3 on, you can have the third person perspective, but like
Yeah.
it's not built around that perspective. It's built around
Right, right.
being an FPS. Maybe change that up a little bit, maybe make things I don't know, like I feel like the karma system could be re-implemented. I
Yeah.
think that was a very good feature for Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I kind of understand why they took it away for 4 because they really wanted to emphasize joining factions.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Heavy
like
into
whatever you
faction.
did really influenced your involvement with a faction. But I think that if they brought back the karma system, that would be really fun because people do some fucked up shit
Of
and they still
course.
try to reap the rewards.
Yep.
But yeah.
All in all, it's a stellar show.
Oh
Very,
yeah,
very
yeah,
happy with it.
yeah.
Um,
I'm curious to know how they'll because they're going to do season 3. They have to be.
oh yeah.
I'm curious to see how they kind of like where they go for another season. Like, do they stay in the same location? Do they try to go somewhere else?
I think they go somewhere else. I think it's like that they would. I mean, it would be fun for them to do Washington D.C. Like that
Oh
would
my
be
god,
fun.
yeah, yeah.
That would be like my guess because it would be season 3, and that was Fallout 3.
That's a
Like,
good point. Yeah,
um, but it'll be interesting to see where it goes and
hmm
how it all works when you're traveling such distances like that. That's always
hmm
kind of been my thing of like, you get walking through the desert in the wasteland, like
yeah.
it's not kind of have to suspend disbelief there a little bit.
A little bit, a little bit. But and now we're coming to the end of the show here. I do have an announcement regarding Fallout that I want to
Oh,
make.
okay.
So let's see. I actually should pull this up.
It's news to me, folks. I'm excited.
There is going to be a Fallout reality show coming up.
A Fallout reality show?
Reality show.
Okay.
I think it might be sort of like a. Actually, let me pull this up. Hopefully, this doesn't take me to a cast reach out. Okay. Fallout Shelter is
Okay.
a reality show they got coming up. They are currently doing a casting call. I am submitting an application.
All right.
This was something that was sent to me by Christy, but I'm going to apply to be on this show.
Amazing.
So,
Fingers
fingers
crossed.
crossed for your boy.
If there's like a voting thing,
If there's a
like
voting thing, but it says, do you have what it takes to win huge cash prizes? Can you survive Fallout Shelter? And I'm going to tell you right now, you're goddamn right I can. All right? I am coming for those cash prizes. Call up your boy. All right? Wherever you need me to be, I'll be. Want me
right.
to get all the bad karma? I'll be it. I'll
Well,
be it. Tough.
hopefully you don't have to do anything with your knee.
No, that'll be fine. I'll do. You don't got to worry about my knee. My knee will be fine.
Okay.
Even if I got to drag it,
Right. Good. I mean, you would have to in the wasteland, so
would have to. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
of course. I'll do what it takes.
Does it say where like it's filming? Like is it in is it local?
I don't care. Wherever it is,
he's going.
just
Going
drop me in the middle
Vancouver.
of nowhere. I'll survive. I'll be the sole survivor. Okay, you got that?
Mhm.
I'll be the one on top.
This does seem like a thing they would film in Vegas.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm. That'd be my
Or like
guess.
Barstow.
Well, we're all hope. Fingers crossed. We'll root for you if
Mhm.
if we need to do like the fucking American Idol thing. We'll do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works,
I don't know how
but
it works. I'm submitting an application. I'm just gonna be like, listen, here's everything I can do. Whatever you need me to do beyond that, I'll do.
right,
And if I don't know how to do it, I'll do it anyways.
right.
So I'll make for good content.
Yeah, and like day one, you got to be wearing the one of these bad boys.
One of
You
those
just
bad
gotta-
boys.
One of those
Yeah.
bad boys right there.
We gotta get the new logo up there.
Yeah, we do.
It's some good Nickelodeon inspired shit.
Inspired,
Not ripped off.
parodied, because that's what we can legally do. Is parody. But yeah, if you like what we do, because like you should, because like we're awesome,
We're
make
great
sure
people.
to like, follow, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm. We do this show each and every single Wednesday night right here, youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. Also, just a quick little update. Hang on, I'm going to get something pulled up here on my end because we have something else to promote.
Oh, apparently your mother doesn't approve.
It's okay. We are okay. We talked about this last week. Okay. Or not last week, the week before, 2 weeks ago, the first show of the year. We talked about this, that I would be creating a channel for all of our old Am I the Asshole episodes.
That's right.
Okay. Well, folks, I am happy to announce that channel has been created. There's already a little piece of content uploaded onto it. So all you need to do, okay, is go to youtube.com.
Now you're cutting out. Yeah, fix the mic. This is important. Give it the old blowy.
I don't know why it's doing this. It hates me now. youtube.com/@ Am I the Asshole show. Well, no, that's AITA show.
I was gonna say they'll go to the wrong thing. That'll be a different show.
YouTube.com/@ AITA show. And there you're going to find all sorts of wonderful content from past episodes of a show we did on this channel that was immediately ripped off by many others.
People way more famous than us.
Because, hey, it doesn't matter if you didn't do it first.
Apparently
as long as you're famous, you brought it to the table.
Just once. If we could get there, and Fenton's happy. He's very excited. Just once, I would like to get the credit that we deserve for the news that we break on this show, for the trends that we set, for the opinions that are facts. I just want what's owed to me.
Me too.
So for this week, I've been Jason X.
Why did YouTube require an @ symbol in front of so many channel URLs?
They were into that for a while.
Oh, I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.